YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not do this one? That being, well, how can I put it? Re-Animator 2. That's right, Bride of Re-Animator or Re-Animator 2. Because this film had two titles. It started simulates Bride of Frankenstein. This was actually called Bride of Re-Animator. And in the UK, it was just called Re-Animator 2. But whatever you want to call it, yep, it's a sequel of the classic 1985 classic Luftwaffe's on a mover, Re-Animator. Now, the recess of 85 being Re-Animator, they made one of those, Luftwaffe, being Von Belonged. I remember reviewing Von Belonged, damn good film. And he also did Joel's, another damn good unestimated horror film. So, from the recess of that, a lot of people loved Re-Animator. It was they were so smash a phenomenon and all this that during the late 80s, they decided in 1989 or 1990, because roughly somebody say 1990, somebody say 89. But Medusa, the company, and so on decided to follow on by Luftwaffe's Re-Animator 2 or Bride of Re-Animator, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a good opening. Remember the doctor gets beheaded and he goes, "I'm a bastard," and all this. You've got like bat wings and you've got his head talking and doing the dialogue, I meant to say, dialogue, get it right, Benzella, of what happened in the original. And then, like I said, when I was reviewing the first one, you got him in war. Can't remember what war it is. The steaming blue murder. You got his dead bodies. Yep, mad scientist is back, but in the gene syrup and people. And then they get out of Dodds. And one thing I do like about the sequel of Re-Animator is they do actually use the same music what was used in the same music what was used in the original one. Again, sounds a bit like the original Psycho. Go I'm not gonna do the rest. So you get that. You got like all the old doctors things. If anyone wants to be one of them that does autopsies or a surgeon and all that, you got like the pictures. You may know what I'm on about. And then you got our mate again. This time he's on the private. Maybe what you get on the private instead of going on the NHS. But the only thing is, I wish they used what originally was going to be a deleted scene from a Re-Animator 2, a bad Re-Animator, where it shows where it ended in the original one. It also used a different actors, but there's a scene where he resurrects the woman, but instead of being off, so that's his epileptic fit, and she dies again. I don't know. There's the original auditions of that original behind the scenes, but for some reason it never got turned to film and it never got made. It was a deleted scene where they were making the film. And it's the same, they never used it. I say it again. It's the same, they never used it because I just felt that would have been really, really good. Instead, you got him in the war and all this, and it never actually told you about the mad scientist. We all know him getting strangled to death by a pair of fucking intestines. Again, this went by the MPA, it went by board censorship. There was a lot of, but now you can get it in its uncut sat. And it kind of reminds me of My Bloody Valentine or what's the other one? Silent Night, Deadly Night. And what do I mean by that? The bits what have been cut and been re-edited back in, you could tell where bits was cut out because there's bits where the film's deteriorated, there. But I like that. I always like it when you see that in a film because it's just that old school sort of feel. So the bits that are really gruesome, you can tell all the bits what was cut out and they've just spiced them back in. So if you ever get the uncut one, you will notice the picture's not the best when it comes to the dory bits. You know there the bits was cut out originally. So like I say, you've got him again. He's resurrecting people again. He's got that gene syrup again. And the star from the original one, the horrible doctor, I've called him that, who got beheaded, he resurrects his head and he ends up talking to him again and so on. You've got one guy as a cop. He's been in a few things. He was in Season of the Turtle, Season of the Dark Turtle. He's been in a few programs. He's been in a few episodes of Dyers, Not Sanding, Die, a bit on the bid side. Not being suing, but he's a bid die. He's in this as well. He's playing a cop. I remember right, he uses his hand and he gets killed. But again, he got the syrup, brings him back. The Doctor from the original has a new love scene, a bit of excuse for wham bang thank you man, bonking, and so on. But like I say, again, it goes by the board of censorship. It sticks the middle finger at fucking the MPA, which sadly was its downfall because this film was badly cut to pieces. But happy to say, you can now see it in its chat. And the reason why I got it by the Re-Animator, you got one day, you got the idea she's dying, right? And if anyone's been to seen it before, if you ever remember a film called, well, one of the Halloween films, being Halloween 4, there's a girl in it, got nice boobs. There's a bit where they tease the audience where she's about to take a bra off, but you don't see it, which is the same really, because she's definitely had a nice figure. Well, in this, she dies, but our mad scientist resurrects her. And this is why they call it the bad Re-Animator. She's badly cut up, she's got blood all over her, she looks a fucking mess. Let's do some tits in this, but she really looks a mess. But I've got to admit, it's done makeup effect, and how this actress, who we all know in Halloween 4 and in this, how she didn't win an award for this, I don't know. I do not know, because I think her performance is brilliant. You feel for her, but at the same time, she's a psycho. There's a bit where she bites the chunk out of this poor girl. There's a bit where she kills a fucking animal and rips it to pieces. So she's like, but as the film goes on, think of bad Re-Animator, so you see her all cut up, the tits are out, you know, she just looks a mess, all bloody and half skin. But I do love the idea. I think it's very clever, but again, it's a ballsy film. A lot of blood, lots of snot in the uncut one. But then it ends at the end, the place is falling to pieces. The red just dies, got bat wings on his head, all getting ripped to pieces. The woman who they've resurrected rips her heart out and says that line, "Is this what you want?" And then she fucking dies, she falls to pieces. Again, though, the only thing is, and the only issue is, the dad being the Re-Animator, the mad scientist, usually again, does he live or die? Because he gets buried alive. I told they made a third one, but that one's shit, it's all CGI. And the woman, the Doctor, this time get out of Dodge, the building falls to pieces, and you could say it's sort of a happy ending, even though you sort of felt sorry for the woman in it who got resurrected by the Gene Syrup. But I like Re-Animator too. Is it as good as the first one? No, but I do give it its due. It's due an imaginative film. It's do got good practical effects. How I miss them golden days of practical special effects. Why do we not make other films like this anymore? All I can say is, in today's era, instead of wasting money on fucking Saw films, make more films like this. Practical effects, good imagination, blood and gore, but over the top, rather than wasting money on shit like Saw 8, Saw 3, Saw 3D, Saw my dick in half. But this film, I like this film. I have no faults with it. I miss films like this, like Re-Animator and Re-Animator 2. This one, no faults. My only issue is, like I just said, I missed a bit what the original was going to do, which there was the original behind the scenes. I wish they used that because it would have made sense of that poor woman's fate. But other than that, it's still a good film. It's still got good practical effects. How I miss them golden days. Yeah, it's bloodthirsty. Got one die touching a woman's boob without his hand missing, all bloody. And like I say, it's a good film, so check it out. I'd give it a fucking 4 because I love it. Being Re-Animator 2 or the Bride Re-Animator, whatever you want to call it. But until then, be smart, be safe, and pretty soon, have a happy Halloween.